It's Wednesday at pregame.com. This is Johnny Detroit, the People's Champ for Hump Day. And the first things first, over in the pregame forums, we had to do a little ban last night. Mr. Pro Better, who was a former poster, banned, who came back under a new identity. And we do have something called the pregame constitution, and we do not tolerate multiple posting under the same name. We have a couple people on the list we'll be adding as moderators, as the community to us as the integral part of pregame and for what it stands for, and enforcing the rules and making sure that the person you're dealing with, the person you're talking to, the person you're following is the person they say they are. And speaking of the forums, I want to give props to Alexi, a good friend of mine, who has finally popped in the forum, and now we have two girls. It's not a total sausage fest at the pregame forums. We have the lovely Tara and now Lexi. She plays poker, she bets sports, real cool chick, and she has big boobs. So on to the community. Speaking of the community, is Casey Ward 4 goes 5-0 yesterday, as does Wes TA. Also, the last 7 days, Casey is 8-2, High Ace is 8-3, and Dove Attic is 7-3. And as I say every day, you could follow these guys by hitting the streak button. You could click the button to follow and friend them and actually have a running stream to know what they're doing at all times and follow and track their picks. On to the good, the bad, the ugly. Before we do that, do not forget that the 3/slash guys, this ends tomorrow. Dave Essler, Mike Cook, Vegas Runner, all those cats have done since I made them the slashes win. If you would have started on Tuesday when the 7 and 30 days were discounted, instead of paying for the dailies, you would have saved yourself some money and you already would have paid for the package. They all won yesterday and they're all winning on Tuesday, so it's definitely something you want to look at. If these are three guys that you're looking to follow, instead of forking over the money on a daily basis, to get the 7 and 30 days, always a discount even at regular price. Until midnight on Thursday, you get the 7 and 30 discounted, so you definitely want to check that out. To the good, the bad, the ugly, Tony George sweeps, goes 3-0. I love when I do my recap and I see Tony has a big day. Joe Gavazzi goes 9-3, hits both of his triple plays. Dave Esser goes 4-2, nails his triple. Denver Money wins 4 out of 5. Rocky Atkinson goes 1-0, and quietly, one of the best kept secrets over at pregame, he is on a 20-6 overall run, and he's my special discount guy today. You can check that out at pregamepros.com. Greg Shaker hit his 3-star, but it was essentially a wash because of the juice. Vegas Runner, as we mentioned, winning day yesterday, he nails his 3-star to the not so good. Goodfella goes 0-2. JR drops a big 3-star, minus 140 over in the NHL. Marco D'Angelo finally loses a daily best bet. And Rob Crown has a horrible day, going 0-3. So who am I looking at today? First off, Mike Cook. I told you when the run started. When Mike got back in the zone, once he's back in the community, he's posting and he's putting in the work. He's an unstoppable force of grinding out profit. He is now up 53.25 units since his run began, and he has 2 big 3-stars going today. Mike is one of the guys at the site that doesn't have 3-stars that often, so when he's having 2 in one day, he's automatically my feature. Vegas Runner, he's won 9 of his last 12 premium selections. I'm definitely going to ride the Vegas Runner train. And Dave Essler is close to 60 units up in college basketball. He has won 10 of his last 12. Definitely looking at Dave today. And over in the college basketball, also Greg Shake and Bake Shaker has a 3-star college basketball game of the week. So from Johnny Detroit to you, my tip of the day is do not underestimate the power of the pregame community. There is so many great and knowledgeable cats in there. There's guys that just post the free picks that are hot. There's the people that know everything about the sports. I mean, you got Opie. He knows his conference. You got Griffin, the SEC. You got the pregame pros in there. You got Brandon Watson, No Limit, Stu, Poole. I mean, the list goes on, and I don't mean to leave anybody out. But the guys in the pregame community, if you're not ready to take that leap of faith into actually spending money to get an expert opinion, there's tons of experts for people that aren't ready or don't do this full time in terms of this is their livelihood. You know, some of them are cops. Some of them have daily jobs. Some are doctors. Some are retirees enjoying life. But they love sports. They love handicapping. And maybe they don't win at everything, but there's tons of guys that have that niche sport or niche thing, whether it's totals or hockey or parlays or whatever it may be, that they have proven themselves to their peers to be a solid source of information. So if you're not in the pregame community, you definitely should be. Participate. If you have a question, my girl Lexi, I mean, she was blowing me up with questions about betting, and I was blowing her off half the time because I was kind of busy, and some of the times I told her, I was like, Lexi, just go to the damn forums. So she made a post and said, sports bettor looking for advice, and it's up to like 2 or 3 pages of responses. So there's some great people in the community. If you're looking to get a grasp on sports handicapping, jump in, come up with a cool nickname, start posting, and we'll embrace you because the pregame community is a great place to be. Sounds like a great sales pitch, huh? So from Johnny Detroit, the People's Champ, I appreciate you watching, and I will be back on Thursday. Best of luck.